I am the famous American. Welcome to this little mini-series where we look at the predictable political affiliation of certain groups here in the United States. I want to focus on Cuban-Americans. Now, it has been my experience that people who are Cuban-American very predictably are openly conservative, openly Republican. And that is based on my personal experience in knowing Cuban-Americans. A lot of the ones that I know and have spoken with are closer to my age. They're first generation Cuban-Americans, and their parents fled Cuba for them to have a better life here in the United States. And very openly support the conservative side and the conservative values. And I don't mean just like a little bit, I mean a lot. And I think that's interesting and fascinating. I mean, I just shot a video about talking about how Jewish Americans tend to identify more on the liberal side, but Cuban Americans more so specifically on the conservative side. And I'm sure that has to do with what their parents or their relatives were escaping from in Cuba. Now, I'm not an expert, but what I am is more of a host. I am depending on you to leave a comment so that I can become enlightened and you can all enlighten each other in the comments. Why is it that it appears that Cuban Americans seem to openly identify more so hard right here in the United States? Your comment belongs right here.